Scorpio, welcome to your January 2020 General Tarot reading. It's Rena here. I thought I had done your sign for some reason. I don't know, what happened. I was looking on my memory card and it wasn't there, so. In any case, this is a different spread than I normally use. Just wanted to commemorate the new decade with a new spread. But, I'm not reinventing the wheel. This is going to be pretty much, like a lot of the other spreads. It's going to have some of the similar themes, so I'm just kind of, making a little bit of, kind of rearranging things. Let's put it that way. Okay, and then I also changed, I have like, to the side of this, I have all my notes here, but I'm going to change the kind of the pattern or the actual spread itself because of the way my table is. It was making it hard for me to lay out the cards. So, sorry, I'm just kind of remembering. Okay, where is the way I do things here now? Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one, 6. I'm going to pick an additional one because of the nature of the 5 of Cups. Alrighty then. The major arcana card we have here is the Star card, which is very nice. Your life right now. Now, knowing that I'm dealing with Scorpio, knowing that you're a water sign, this is water energy, cups. This can be an older male who is a water sign. So in addition to Scorpio, the water signs are Cancer and Pisces. I don't know if this is a specific water sign. This can be a counselor. If this is an older male water sign, or they have prominent water, which makes them very, sensitive. Even if they're not chronologically older than you, they will give off the vibe of being mature for their age, because the King of Cups is either somebody who is chronologically older, but somebody who's emotionally mature. And this may be kind of a different sort of person than you normally have been with. This can be a counselor that you're going to see. This can be even like a clergy figure, someone who's in your life specifically in January. So if you have decided, I'm going to start seeing a counselor, I want to work on some issues, or I want to see a healer of some sort, a Reiki healer, whatever, or I'm going to, a meditation teacher, yoga teacher, priest, pastor, whatever. This can even be something that you're doing as a career that is in the healing arts, something spiritual, and you're trying to become this, or you are, you're at the point where you are going to be. To me, the king, regardless of gender, is that self-mastery, the highest level. And also, since it's yang, the king is masculine. Of course, the cups, water, is feminine, but the king is masculine. So I think of like even as a career, something that you're doing in the outer world. But there was something else. Well, I mean, if you're dating somebody like this, I thought there was something else. Your father. Yeah, kings can be fathers. And you may be dealing with your father more in January. Or this could be a boss, too. That's very, who really cares about you emotionally. It's not just about making the money. Or you making it for him. what brought you to this point, the Star card? So in some of these scenarios that I've already listed, the Star card could indicate that you have felt a sense that your life is getting better, that you are healing already, and this could be increasing that healing, or maybe this person has been the catalyst to help you heal. The Star card is connected to Aquarius, so maybe this is the sign of this person, and perhaps they have Pisces inner planets, or a water rising sign or moon sign that gives them a more caring demeanor in that watery sort of way. I'm not saying that Aquarians aren't caring, but the kind of personal touch that water signs give to others. The Star card is about faith in unseen forces. So if you, Scorpio, are somebody who maybe got a little bit cynical because of certain things that happened in your life before, and then you've kind of come back to the fold, not necessarily with the religion you were raised in, but some sort of belief system about something beyond the physical, metaphysical, then that may be what the Star card means for you. What you can expect in January. Well, this is good too, because this is expansion. This can be, expanding your influence or territory, maybe even overseas. I mean, it could be far away. This is just wanting to be more than what you are right now. So it could refer to your aspirations in terms of, your ambitions. And I even see this card, as I do with all wands, with career, with, what do you call it, like more independence. So you may be wanting to do something more by yourself, like career related. Entrepreneurship, for sure, I could see that. And if there's some kind of a conflict, it could be because you are dealing with an authority figure like a boss who is really caring, and you don't want to let them down, and maybe they have kind of confided in you that they really need you. Perhaps this is your actual father, and you want to either leave the nest, or you want to just move somewhere else, and you don't want to live at home anymore, and because you're a water sign and this person has a lot of emotional, you may have an emotional connection to this person, but that might make you feel, Scorpio, that it would be healthier for you to kind of like declare your independence. That's, I don't know if I use the word independent, but that's what I see with the wands and fire. And an example of this would be, let's say you're 21 years old and you did not go to college right out of high school, or you went to community college, and you realize that you want to experience that feeling of being away at college, or you simply want to live with, have roommates and live away from home and be able to call your own shots. And maybe you either feel that it's going to be, hurt your father, or there's just a part of you that is still attached to him. You know what I mean? What crosses you is the Two of Wands, and that can be like, should I stay or should I go? I mean, that's really what it involves. Somebody pointed out to me that there's another hand that is not this person's, that is holding on to one of the wands. I looked on the Rider-Waite deck and it doesn't show the same thing. So it's very interesting. It's kind of like indicating that somebody else may be, that you may have to think about somebody else before you can decide whether or not, you can make this decision fully on your own. And that there might be somebody else's feelings to take into consideration, or some other type of incident that involves somebody else. The advice is the Six of Swords. This would, suggest that yes, it is a good idea to move, to relocate. It's interesting because this can be like getting away from a situation where there's a lot of conflict. So it almost makes me think, because I don't see conflict with those upper cards. It might be an internal conflict within yourself, Scorpio, where you feel like there is something. Now, this could be, like I said, in the workplace, where you feel like you would be able to shine brighter on your own, that something is keeping you from being able to do your own thing. However, you may have a conflict because you have a nice boss. You don't really have a good excuse in your mind to leave, and it makes you feel guilty, and you don't want to let people down. I feel like it's one of those things more than anything else, that you don't feel like there's any like good reason to leave. But you don't need a reason to leave a situation, or you don't need somebody to be the bad guy. It can simply mean that intuitively you know that you've kind of gone as far as you can in a current situation, and you simply want to experience something else, and that's good enough. Nobody has to be some kind of a bad person simply because you want that for yourself. So you don't have to feel like you're doing anything to anybody, in other words. Now, I got this as the outcome, and I did pick an additional card because, this is a card of grief and mourning the loss of something. And in this case, I don't think it's the classic case of you actually losing something, but of you feeling like your choice to expand somehow is encroaching upon somebody else's needs. And that can feel like something that you want to mourn as well, because if you are a caring person, which I'm sure a lot of Scorpios are, you want other people to be happy as well. It's not just about you. And so it can feel like in order for you to be more independent, you have to hurt somebody, and that can feel bad. And also, if you're leaving, or you're, preparing to leave, you just may feel that sense of sadness anyway, because you may really care about a particular person that you're leaving, whether it's a parent or a supervisor, or even if there's a certain partner. Maybe the King of Cups is a person that you're leaving, and they are a wonderful person, but you're in love with an Aquarius. I don't know. I mean, it could be something along those lines too. I try to keep these as open-ended as possible. So I picked an additional card, and I got the Page of Wands, and this makes perfect sense because this is a card, pages can be the beginning stages of something, and this is Wands, so it's independence, it's excitement, exuberance, that feeling. You might have that feeling when you get up in the morning after you have to go through a little bit of transition, where you're just like raring to go, where you just really are enjoying yourself. It can just be that feeling of exhilaration. This could be good news that you receive that has to do with something connected to the Three of Wands. Creativity, independence, new beginnings with the page. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that you receive something from this, and if you would like a private reading, the link to my website is below. Take care. Bye.